Hello, everyone. Welcome to MYC Uncensored podcast. This is me, Amina, and I'm with Rosna today.
Hi.
So, in our podcast, we're going to be talking about how to know if you can trust someone. So, for me, trust is important because it forms the foundation of strong and healthy relationship. When you trust someone, you feel safe, secure, and confident in their action and intention. While saying that, trusting someone can be challenging because of our past experiences and betrayal. We may take it difficult to open up. Would you like to add on this, Rosna?
Yeah. Trusting someone is a delicate balance. It requires vulnerability and belief in their integrity. And also, trusting someone is like building a friendship castle. It takes time, bricks of honesty, and moat of loyalty. But once you find the trustworthy friend, it's like having forever teammate and like your crime partner by your side or anything like that. And so, trusting someone can be very scary as well, but it's important in any relationship. It's all about building trust over time.
Yeah, it's true. So, determining if you can trust someone also important because determining about how you can trust someone is like solving a friendship puzzle, like you said. So we need to look for consistent action and also open communication by talking to each other, having genuine intentions, and trust your gut. Because it's need to be like every time if you trust your gut, you'll know if something feels off or you have a doubt about someone's trustworthiness. So it is important to listen to your gut. Yeah, would you like to add any more?
I think you have covered it all. Yeah, it's just being honest, reliable, and not being judgment when the other person have to share anything, their secrets or something like that.
Yep, that's true. Okay.
So, while we talk about trust, I have a question for you, Amina.
Yeah.
So, my question is, how can we trust? How can we establish trust in a relationship?
Okay, that's a good question. So maybe we have to be honest, reliable, and non-judgmental. And also we can have open communication, like I said earlier, with each other. And you can establish good relationship by active listening while they are talking.
Yeah.
And you can make sure you are listening to them so that they feel heard and secure. Also, so empathy to each other.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, I think.
Yeah, okay. So I do have a question for you as well.
Okay.
So my question is, how does self-trust play a role in trusting others?
That's a very nice question. Self-trusting is like foundation of friendship castle for me. When you trust yourself, it becomes easier to trust other people as well. Believe in your guts, set healthy relationship, and prioritize your own well-being. By cultivating self-trust, you'll have a solid base from which to build trusting relationship with others, and yeah, so on.
Yeah, so like you said, when we trust ourselves, we have a confidence in our judgment as well. It will help us to extend that trust to each other. And also self-trust help us to make better decisions as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to talk about in a fun factors, like fun activity. So
Okay.
it's kind of hypothetical scenario. So I'm gonna give it to you. So imagine you and your best friend are planning to surprise party for another friend. You both have trust on each other to keep party secret and coordinate all details without accidentally revealing the surprise. So, my question is, how would you handle the situation to maintain trust and also make the surprise party success?
Wow, that's a really, really good question.
Mm.
um, Me and my bestie, I would totally be a secret agent, sneaking around and planning this epic surprise party for our friend.
Wow.
We'd have our own secret handshake and use codes, names, and keep everything hush hush. And we'd make sure to cover all the bases from decorations to the perfect playlist. And it's gonna be a party to remember. And how we gonna make the secret is like communicating with each other and being in a same boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we would divide or concord the task like decoration, foods, and invitation, and we'd keep the guest list top secret and plan the surprise guest list top secret and the surprise at the location, so our friend wouldn't suspect a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so to maintain trust, we'd communicate regularly, share updates,
Yeah.
and make sure we are on the same page, like I said, like same boat or something. And when the big day arrives, we'll be ready to give our friend the surprise of the lifetime.
Wow. It's a well explained, Rosna. Yeah, you have really explained well. Okay. So don't mind me, but I do
Okay.
have another fun scenario as well. So imagine if you and your friend wake up one day to discover that you have swapped bodies.
Oh man.
So you have to trust each other to navigate through the body. So, for example, pretending to be the other person while trying to find a way to switch back again, right? So the question is, how would you handle a situation by maintaining trust and make the crazy experience? So you can answer this.
Okay. Wow. If I swap bodies with my friend, it would be a wild and hilarious adventure for sure.
Yeah.
We'd probably have a blast pretending to be each other and trying to navigate through each other's life. It would definitely be a unique and memorable experience that we'd laugh about for years and years to come. So how we gonna trust each other is trusting someone is all about building a strong bond over time. It's about being there for each other, sharing secrets, and having open and honest communication. So this question, I will take communication to switch back with our bodies again. So we will communicate regularly, and yeah, I can be sure that my friends will be sneaky about my bodies, but still, yeah,
Wow.
communicating with each other, yeah, and trusting them. Like, even though we have switched body, we got nothing more than like just trusting them. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is also you explained really well, like a kind of diplomatic answer. I kind of like it. Yeah, like you said, by communicating, by trusting each other, be open with each other, we can build a trust with our, to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really important to have an honest conversation with anyone who you want to make a bond with, or you can start by sharing your thoughts and feeling and see how they respond.
Yeah.
And you can also like observe them, pay attention to their actions and consistency over time. So the trust is built through experience and seeing that they have your best interest in heart. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we are almost at the end of our podcast. So, like Rosna said, it's need to be we need to have an like honest, open communication with each other. And if you feel like, I can't trust this person, yeah, please trust your gut. And lastly, knowing whom to trust is important because it helps protect our emotional well-being and prevent us from being taken advantage of. So, okay, thank you so much for listening to today's podcast. As usual, if you have any question, feel free to share them with us. As you know, it is anonymous and judgment-free zone. So, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.